Alright,
Wait,
we
so
get
you
2 people,
immediately
let's
ran
go.
in and just touched the thing.
Cleaning.
Yes. No, I ran in and just touched the clocks. Come on. The
I
other guy
ran
with speed.
One of them is holding cash. Jesper's doing a performance in the middle of the factory floor. Hickory is at the crates with the clocks. Yoru, you can decide where you are.
I mean, with your speed, it really is it's really up to them where they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if you are in the AOE of the train, I'm not stopping the train.
Don't worry, I also have AoE.
Not your. I mean D.
To be honest, I feel like Soul will just go to the most stinkiest place, the most cursed place, and like just start scrubbing it off. Try to clean it off.
Wait, what? You're gonna be cleaning in the middle of the fight?
Yes. By
Okay.
cleaning, I mean doing something like his power like decay to destroy it or remove it.
Oh, you're attacking them with decay, but you're calling it cleaning and not just wiping them with a clean rag, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
cool.
one of the spirit ability.
Just gotta be slightly more clear, because I really thought you were just gonna like pull out the mop and start sweeping.
Can you
Imagine
please,
he
Can you please roll notice?
okay.
No, only D.
Or me?
Wait, what?
Okay,
Yes.
that's interesting.
Yes.
All right.
And while he's rolling notice, Taco, you can take your turn.
So the
3.
notice that the managers have pulled out katanas and are attempting to stab people.
Yes, they're going to specifically. I mean, they haven't taken any actions. They've only jumped down from the gantries. So they pulled out katanas. They're on the factory floor. The workers are on the factory floor. You guys are on the factory floor. The fight hasn't yet started.
Urgi will hold her hands up and be like, I'm sorry, I was just looking for a dog. You don't need to pull out those things for this situation. She seems very unsure.
That is a free action. They don't look like they're going to listen.
That's a 3 for me. I think that fails.
Yes, you fail.
Oh, remember,
What?
guys, to spend your bennies. We can't. They're gonna refill it next session, by the way.
Yeah, bennies don't carry over to the next session. So use them or lose them.
That being said, I will spend a benny to reroll.
Surugi will sigh and cut to and decide to cut to the chase. Do any of you know she will yell out, do any of you know a woman in a kimono that happens to be crying by a train station?
People are pulling out
She will
katanas
yell
and are
out.
about to cut you. Do you know a woman in a kimono? You know their husbands.
Yeah, exactly. She will yell out into
I
like the
attack
factory
Tsurugi
in
first?
general.
One
I'm
of the
joking.
men workers, he like looks up. He's like a sweaty, kind of bulky, strong-looking man with glasses, and he says, "Yes, that's my wife. Are you gonna do anything on your? Are you gonna do anything else on your turn, Taco?"
Alright, good. Tsurugi will then crack her knuckles, because now she knows exactly where not to hit. and she will use her matter control and she will activate her matter control additional area pattern line. So she just creates so all the supervisors, they all drop down, the managers. Where are the managers drop down? Do they all drop down in like the same
Spread
area?
out. No, they're spread out.
Like, okay. Alright, that's all I needed to hear. Okay, so what to do here? Nah, this is
While
what
you're
this is
thinking,
what
I'm
should have
going
been
to
done.
interrupt you by telling D what he noticed. The cursed energy that dissipates from the clocks is traumatic memories. It triggers traumatic memories within you, and it seems like someone's traumatic memories have been stored within the clock. And by trying to finish it, you triggered the mechanism that releases it. And looking at how many clocks like lie half finished all along the shelves or in like crates and boxes, someone is filling up a lot of like tiny little trauma bombs and taking them somewhere, and they're putting in a lot of effort to do so.
Alright.
Okay.
All right.
Suri will open a portal and teleport over to the worker that specifically said that was his wife and say, your wife is kind of crying and I think she needs you. We need to go." And then
You
she
can-
will open
Yeah.
another portal to the outside, so I'll make a focus roll since she can't see it right now,
Yes,
like the
please.
outside area. So she's doing
when-
multiple actions. She's
Yeah.
just portaling. This will be a -2 focus roll portal.
Yeah.
Right? Because multi-action.
Yes. Remember, you can also use bennies for narrative changes in the story, not just for re-rolling.
Yeah, but I'm not sure
I'm
what
just
narrative
reminding.
change I want here.
No, because just when you're
You can spend a Benny to say there's a window.
okay, no. I was just saying in
I'm
general. A window specifically only to this next to this guy, leading outside the factory. Oh, that's a fail.
Well, whoops.
You can spend
can I spend a Benny to
reroll.
reroll?
Yes.
Alright, I'll spend a Benny to reroll because
The
wow,
extra
that's really
Benny's gonna
bad.
come in.
Oh, extra Benny been used. Alright, rerolling.
The dice rolls have not been that great this session.
Yeah, well, they've been all right.
Maybe it's just me, I'm biased.
I fucked it.
Yes.
I fucked it.
Oh,
Well,
you
that's a
fucked
7
up the dice roll?
that should pass.
Yes.
Huh.
7 succeeds. Okay,
Mhm.
the man teleports outside. Are you gonna follow him? Are you staying here?
Oh yes, she will step through the portal as well. Whoop.
Okay. Surugi is gone from the combat. Now it's the manager's turn. They are going to make a bunch of attacks. First things first is Jasper, I need you to roll strength.
Strange.
I'll let you roll a d8 because you haven't finished your character yet. And I'll also roll a d8. So roll a d8 plus d6. This is to see. Oh, yikes. Okay, you break free of the manager's grip just as he's about to swing his sword. Yoru, 2 of them are gonna attack you.
Oh,
What is your parry?
my parry
It
is
should be on your character
7.
sheet. 7? Oh my god. Okay. You managed to either block or dodge both of them.
Yay!
And then D, one
Well-
of them's gonna attack you.
They have a minus to hit because of the speed.
How much minus?
Give me a moment to. What the fuck happened to my powers? Why did they all disappear?
Oh, I think someone's.
Wait, no, I realized what happened. The when you said you look at decent too,
Jasper, you
Jasper-
might have edited.
you
The
just
wrong
was
person's sheet.
edited my sheet specifically.
Oh,
Wait, I'm supposed to edit.
You used
Ethan's
my
note?
sheet. I don't have it anymore. I can't do anything.
Hold on.
All right. I'm
Let
just gonna
me-
sit down here then. Eh.
Wait, no, you have 2. You have a second sheet.
No,
There's
no,
decent
the
and then
second
there's
one-
decent
The
squared.
second one was the one I was planning on using. The other one was me young, and I
That's so funny.
There goes my. I guess.
Hold on, I'm
uh,
restoring an older version.
You edited the sheet labeled decent 2, not the one labeled Jesper.
Alright, check,
God damn
check.
it!
check now. It's the copy of template 1.
Alright, where is it?
Alright, yeah, that one works.
Okay,
Oh,
there you go.
I can work anyway.
With just
That's-
only edit your own sheet.
It's a real dick move there, Jesper. Gonna be honest. I gotta straight up. Kinda dick move.
Drop sheet.
How much minus? -2, I'm guessing?
Give me a moment. I'm
It's
doing
okay,
my
it's
things
okay.
right now.
You can
Just give my turn, I don't care.
take your time, it's okay.
Ah, duplicate.
It's a -2.
Okay. Oh, these. Yikes, come on. He also misses.
You don't say a -1 missing? I'm surprised.
Oh my god, how do I turn this into an infinite attack instead? Minus rebounds to the maximum number.
Don't forget, Yoru also gets a minus to hit because of their speed. Unless you manage to restrain them.
I think it's time for some restraining. Whose turn is it? It is your turn, D.
I'm gonna use
say
3
the
actions to
problem
make
is-
3 melee. I'm gonna use 3 actions to make 3 melee attacks with this manager, and because I have the additional action power, that this gets no penalties.
You know, I was going to say that I will say we ruled that the portal is still open until the end of my turn. About the start of my next turn, so you guys could just leave also. But sure, swinging out is another option.
Listen, I am relatively angry. All right. I need an outlet for my emotions. And I'm just gonna make 3. I'm gonna make 3 melee attacks at this manager that tried to hit me.
Yep.
That does not work. That hits? Question mark.
Second. Let's scroll down. Second one hits. Yes.
All right, so that's 3d6 plus. What I added? Yeah, just 3d6. Is 31.
Come on, that's ridiculous. Okay, describe how you killed them.
Fuck. As this other one tries to hit me, they make a cut and they hit an after image as Hickory's hand flashes with cursed energy and becomes sharpened daggers, and just sort of they just pick a point on the body and the hand goes straight through and pulls out. And what? So is my third attack wasted now because I still declared it?
If you can, since you can split your movement, you can still move
Okay.
and attack again.
With 48 pace, can I move up to another person?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
I mean, you can
Then-
literally move anywhere within the factory. You're fast enough.
Fair enough. Hey, so can Yoru. In fact,
Yeah,
Yoru
that
can
was not a. That was not a. Only you can. That was just saying that you do. Anyways, continue.
All right, my bad. But
No,
yes, that
no,
is. I take one out, and now it's going to, and I'm gonna try and hit another one, I guess.
Yep.
Does 17,
Jesus Christ! Yes. roll the damage.
and because I assume that's a raise.
Yes, so you get another d6 damage.
All right, cool. And 16. Oh wait, no, wait. I forgot to explode it. That's an extra d6. 17.
You also killed this one as well. They're not that tanky.
All right. I'm starting to feel bad.
Okay, 2 managers down. That's your turn. After
Yeah,
you,
that's
it
my turn.
is Yoru. Yoru, two
Uh,
managers dead. One is currently trying to attack Cash. Two of them are trying to attack you.
okay, so two is currently trying to attack me. Can I do my power decay?
Yes. Also, if you're gonna do multiple actions, you declare them at the start. So if you want to hit both of them with decay, you can just say, "I'm
Oh,
gonna hit both of them with decay." Then you're gonna
yeah.
take two actions of decay. Both of them get -2. If that
Oh,
makes sense.
the decay doesn't really do damage, right? From
Decay wounds them. There's no damage, so they immediately get hurt. If that makes sense. Like it does damage, but it doesn't do like number damage. It just goes straight to a wound.
oh, I see.
Yes.
Very good.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's really good for that. Not necessarily one-shotting, but to immediately make creatures weak or knock them out in one hit. It's pretty good.
Yes, I will do that.
Let me roll up
And
to see what it does.
uh, I assume I need to do a focus roll, as it mentioned.
Second. I am gonna go read what decay does. Decay. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so make a successful roll for on a target within 6, and then they will have to make a vigor roll with -2. So you're gonna do multi-action, which means you make 2 focus rolls, both of them at -2.
Okay, so I basically have to roll focus -2.
Yes,
Right?
you need to at least get a 4. Yeah, so you're gonna make 2 rolls. So roll the first one first.
Let me double check my.
Your
Also plus. I assume there is also wild.
yes.
Okay.
So just roll your focus plus wild dice. We'll -2 from the highest result. Oh my lord. Yeah, that's a success. So now I'm gonna roll my vigor dice. Since it's not a race, I don't get any -2. Oish. Okay, he's immediately knocked out. So these are extras, which means they only have 1 health. So when he takes a wound, he's immediately knocked out. Now, roll your focus for the other target.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay, alright, we get it. Let's go, baby! I am the one holding the gun to get respect of what. Oh, oops. 9. Okay. This one shrugs it off. But you miss him, but you managed to melt some of his clothes, like his kimono off. And you see this, like, muscled samurai grunting in anger as you knock out his poor buddy. Half his flesh melting. Wait, what is the flavor of your decay? Is it gonna be like... Sorry, yeah? Is it gonna be
Incredibly
like...
powerful dish. So
Yeah, I was literally thinking like soap bubble.
Yeah, it's not like so bubble. You know, like those commercials of like that one person who just like run very fast, cleaning everywhere. Yeah, that's which
I mean, there was
being
this,
cleaned out.
Yeah,
there
it
was
looks
this one point there was this one point when I was like washing my hands and I scrubbed really hard, and then part of my skin started to bleed.
Did
So
you
I'm
use like
imagining
rough?
that.
Was it rough
Hmm?
soap? Was it like rough soap?
Oh, I was using a loofah, and for some reason, my part of my brain was like,
Hey,
"Oh yeah, let me just push it in real hard."
oh,
yes.
damn,
Yeah,
that's
good
bad.
times, good times.
You know,
Yeah,
we
But
that's
should
what
probably
I.
try to knock these managers out and not kill them so we can actually, interrogate them to get to know what's going on.
I think
We
D
were
just
supposed to
does too
be.
much damage to not kill them.
Alright. So,
Wait,
alright, D, you sit in the naughty corner.
there's just like hickory, a claw, like a dagger claws out, going, wait, non-lethal, just covered in blood.
Yes.
You see the other manager, his clothes like suddenly starched and completely washed, looking down confused, and he's like, "What the?" Fuck? And it is
Exactly.
now the workers' turn, who all immediately chaos and start rushing out of the building. And we're gonna skip over to Cash. All right, Jasper, what do you have cooked up for us?
Who's left?
It's just you, your turn.
It's you.
Yeah, but like there are many managers, right?
Oh,
And
there's two left. One of them fighting Yoru, and one of them fighting you. The one that was holding you before you managed to get out of his
you
grip.
know, yeah, I will try. I'm in dog form now, so I will just bite his calf.
Okay, roll fighting, which just roll a d6 or d8. Just roll d8 because I'm pretty sure you're gonna take d8. And then roll wild dice, which is always d6. And then roll your bite damage, which, if I remember, was strength plus 2 d6. Or strength plus d6, I think. Yep, that hits. So roll d8 plus d6 for damage. Okay, perfect. You managed to knock him out as well. So the last manager standing is the one that's fighting Yoru, and seeing the others all dead and their workers fled, he is going to now surrender. And that's combat over in a single round. The camera cuts over to Tsurugi outside with the panting, sweaty man that you rescued from the factory. What would you like to do?
Yeah. So Tsurugi's like, so, what's going on there? Why did the managers just pull out katanas?
He says we are kept in the factory and they make sure we keep working.
The managers?
Yes. Or someone is ordering them to make sure we keep working.
Do you know who you give your clocks to? She says as she brings the man over to where she left the woman.
He frowns and he says, no, they're emptied out after our shift's over and they're ready to be filled when we start our next shift.
So you have sent out shipments of these clocks before?
Yes.
Did any of them go to that place? She will point to the from across the street.
He shakes his head and he says, no, they're loaded in crates, so I presume they're taken away on some sort of truck or train.
Train. But wait a minute. Tsurugi's train knowledge comes back to her. But the train station here is abandoned.
He nods. I don't know much more than that.
Alright, pretend I never asked any of this.
But please, ma'am, sir, you said you knew my wife? Can I see her now?
Yes, come with me.
Okay,
Tsurugi
follow
will bring
you.
her over to the train car.
Yes. He follows you.
Yeah, and then she will open the door and she will say, I brought your husband. I
You
think.
see one of the I think is crazy. You see one of the most adorable rom-com super romantic reunion as she leaps into her husband's arms. She's like, I missed you so much. And she smells him and she says, you smell so nice and clean. And he swings around in circles.
Tsurugi will slowly roll down the blinds of the train so nobody can look in on this scene.
The train has blinds.
I mean, yeah, it has windows.
Well, in fairness, you did make it, so I guess you can say it has blinds.
He can install whatever he likes. Okay. Those of you inside the
Alright,
building, what would you guys like to do? The last manager has surrendered. Two are dead, two are knocked out.
Woof woof.
I
No,
just
no prisoners.
I try to wipe off some of the blood from my hands as I say, all right, they are filled. They are time bombs of cursed energy, repressed traumas deep inside, that'll blow up when activated. Um, that's why they're all unactive. That's why they're all unfinished.
You
Because
see,
when it
so
finishes,
is
Hmm?
you see, so is like a rabid dog. He's like, where is the germs? He's looking everywhere for the germs, for the curse.
is
At the-
that
At the back of the factory, you see an old grandfather clock that's like completely dirty. So much that the dirt's like jammed up the hands of the clock. Like the face is completely covered in dirt and grime.
Just run towards it.
wait, no, if the clocks are trauma, then that's
As mid shout, the factory goes up in a blaze of fire as Yoru cleans it, and you see the second hand tick forward exactly 1 second before the factory basically explodes in a massive blaze of fire. All of you die,
Huh?
and we are going
Alright.
to loop to the starting of this when you guys arrived. Back at the very edge, when you notice the change in the darkness of the night outside the train windows.
wait a minute. But Tsurugi was pretty far away from the factory exploding. So does she just see it in the distance?
That is a clue that I'm not going to explain. You guys are back in the train heading towards your destination. You guys remember Roland giving you a mission to investigate ongoings and weird like disappearances and such at this like clock shop and the abandoned train station, and you guys have a strange memory of the smell of soot and ash as you arrive at the abandoned train station. What would you guys like to do?
You're just like Hickory just like looks around, pulls out like a can, pulls out like a bottle of coffee, opens it up, looks at. Why is it empty? Huh? I don't think I drank this.
Tsurugi investigates the train station again.
See a woman in a kimono weeping at a platform.
I hear there's a. I think I saw a weird clock shop over there.
Woof woof.
Tsurugi's like, someone can't.
What does my
someone
tongue
can't be sad.
smell
and
taste? Taste so salty.
Tsurugi can't.
Wait. Wait.
This is
Wait.
just
For real this time. For real this time. Can I just like pull everyone together? And it's a weird feeling, right? A weird feeling. Is it something like? Is it one of those feelings like you just shake it off like, oh, wait, strange?
You can't.
Or-
It's like deja vu. You can swear you've been here before, even though there's no way you would have ever come here before.
Well, Hickory is a paranoid schizophrenic, and so. Alright. Have any of you guys smoked?
Woof woof. I swear it has something to do with the plastic guy standing over there. And I point at your room.
no. What do you mean? I just cleaning things. I swear there's something to do with the clock. That very
Like being-
dirty clock.
It feels like I've been here before, but I know that if I've been here before, and
Tsurugi is just like, someone can't be sad at a train station, and then she will bring out the exact same tea set and go over to the lady.
I run right in front of Tsurugi and I slap her in the face. Get your head together! Something's wrong!
Well, even if there is something wrong, first we have to go comfort that woman. It's the only thing to do.
Woman turns to you guys and she says, wait, what does she say? My husband came home last night and he smelled like smoke and his skin is cold. And he keeps whispering, they're winding me back up. Please help me find him.
Woof woof. You talk crazy.
Do you know where your husband is?
She says he works in the factory over there, pointing out to the factory. Exactly. It's like across the road near the clock shop, but across like the street from that shop, a couple buildings down. You guys
have
can
a
see that the
strange-
lights are on at the factory, which means there might be people inside.
I have a strange feeling. Is she drinking like some sort of drink?
Did you give her the tea?
Yes, Tsurugi did
Yeah.
give her the tea.
She's drinking the tea while crying in reverse. Tears flowing up her face and into her tear ducts.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Wait,
we should.
crying?
Okay,
Weird.
Look,
You,
can I
you
just
know what's
can I
going
just like
on with that?
can I just like pick up Sharuga and I say, all right, we're not here to help the people. We're here to kill the cursed spirit. I'm sure if we kill the cursed spirit, this will all be a problem that'll be solved, right?
We need to find it. And I don't like it hiding.
Tsurugi will ask the woman, is that right?
Why are you asking her? She's not the.
Her opinion matters. How does the woman respond?
Woof woof. No, I don't think so. She talks crazy.
It's her. Okay. Taco, Bud, you're active. You helped the other team, and you're actively jeopardizing this one.
This is meta gaming. Time out.
Yeah.
Stay in character.
Yeah, fair enough.
Tsurugi is 100% in character, I have to know.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's
Yoru,
also very
you don't even have to scan to sense this, but your character senses a large amount of dark, cursed energy coming from the roof of the clock shop.
I don't care anymore. I need to clean it.
Alright. We'll check out that place first, and then we'll go help the woman. And Tsurugi will open one of her will open a train door, and it will suddenly lead to like 5 feet above the roof. Well, not 5 feet, but you know.
She says, "Please, my husband." As you guys walk through the portal,
Well,
on the roof, you guys see.
Before entering the portal, Tsurugi will bow and say, "We will be back for your husband in a moment. Don't worry, we got this. Please sit here and drink some tea."
On top of the roof, you guys see a steeple with a gigantic clock face. It's facing away from the train station and towards the rest of the industrial area. And it was probably used to like show the workers what time it is so they can like end their shift and go on lunch break and such. And the clock is stuck at exactly 3:07 a.m.
Is
So
this
that's why
one
it's
of
so
those,
dark.
like, are these an analog clock? Like if you
Yes.
like one of the phones where you actually see the clock hands?
Yeah, these are like clockwork. Yeah, you see the hands. There's like gears on the inside of the building that turn to make the clock work.
Do you think
Tsurugi will
it's so?
just grab the clock hand and like shift it forward because she wants to see how it works.
To what? 3:08?
Yeah, she shifts it to 3:08.
Okay.
You know, this thing seems to
Immediately
stop
the
and then
factory blows up again, and you guys are back in the train heading in towards the location. You remember Roland telling you that there are strange going ons you guys need to investigate at a station in a nearby clock shop. Soon you guys arrive there. What would you like to do?
Hickory pulls out like a
investigate the
Hickory
train station.
cracks open a can of coffee. Unfortunately, the coffee can's empty. Weirdly.
So he investigates the train station.
You see a woman crying at the platforms.
So we'll
What's
just
wrong? How can someone be sad at a train station?
She
So-
says, "My husband came home last night. He smells like smoke and his skin is cold. And he keeps whispering. They're winding me
Yeah.
back up."
Yeah, can Hickory take a moment to like look up to the sky? Why is it so dark?
It's Well, it's dark because it's 3 a.m., but you guys did not leave home at 3 a.m. When you left, it was pretty early. It was like early evening, late evening.
Okay.
Do you know what he meant by winding? Know what he meant by winding things back up?
She shakes her head, and then like, this is almost weird. So you know how like when you like flick your head, sweat like flies off. For her, the tears fly onto her face and then go up her tear ducts.
You know, that does make me wonder. What does it feel like if tears go in your tear ducts?
Weird, I would think. I mean, maybe it's
Does
normal
he
for
work at
her.
like some wind up toy place? Oh, or maybe a clock shop?
I'm pretty,
It's strange you mention it. He works in the factory over there. It's across the road from the clock shop, a couple buildings down. And when you look at the factory she's pointing out, you see that the light is on, and it seems to be on. Maybe there are people inside.
I mean, the clock shop is
The name
is closer, so maybe you should check that out first.
As you guys look at the
do they
clock shop,
make
Yoru
clocks?
can't help but sense a great amount of cursed energy emanating from the roof of the clock shop.
Tsurugi opens a portal to the top of the clock shop.
Wait, maybe
You guys
maybe we
step
should go
onto the
through the
roof.
door. Maybe we should go through the door. This is someone's property.
As Surugi at least steps onto the roof, you see a gigantic steeple on the roof with a large clock face facing the industrial part of the town, and it's stuck at 3:07 a.m.
That seems weird. Tsurugi goes to grab the clock handle. And this time she moves it, and this time she grabs the hour handle and moves it back. So now it's 2:06.
It's gonna explode.
Please roll. First, can you roll strength?
Oh. If it's stuck, she won't move it.
Okay. Oh, in that case, it's stuck, so you don't even have to roll strength.
All right,
Force
Hickory
is
just kind of looks
rolling
at the clock.
strength, but you don't have to.
Hickory kind of just looks up the clock. I think it's broken. I thought it was not like 9. It's like 7 when we left.
The clock. You guys
The clock
all hear
handle
a
appears
strange
to be
voice.
stuck.
You guys all hear a strange voice telling you the clock isn't broken, it's hungry. And then walking around from the corner of the steeple, you see a worker. He's wearing like window washer clothes. He's got like a rag over his shoulder and a bucket of water. And he silently starts cleaning the face of the clock.
As Yoru
No.
starts helping.
No.
You see the way he cleans is strange, where instead of like taking dirt off, he's putting dirt back on. So as he wipes, it gets dirtier. He's doing anti-cleaning.
Yoru's going to murder him, so
Yoru's
I'll
rival.
leave her to that.
You've heard of a cleaner, get ready for the dirtier.
Oh my god, he's not a janitor, he's not a custodian, he's a what's the opposite of a custodian, David?
Dustodian.
Yeah, custodian.
This is
He's not a
cursed.
janitor, he's a rotigen. A rotinage.
You really didn't think about it before you made the joke. Okay, what would you guys like to do next?
What do you mean it's hungry?
Sorry? He looks at you like almost as if he's in a daze. What's hungry? Oh, it is almost lunchtime. And then he starts to pack up his stuff and head down. Back into
The
the
fuck you mean
building.
it's 3? That's not when lunchtime is.
You know what? I'm gonna call
Can one of you guys help me move this hour hand? It seems to be stuck. I want to move it
Yeah,
back.
sure. Where? Okay. Spit in hand. Pull.
Both of you please.
Two of us go.
One of you is going to be the main roller. The other person is going to be the helper. So choose who's going to be the main roller.
Tako will help. Tsurugi will help because she is not very strong.
Let Surugi roll first then. D.
Go ahead.
So
Roll.
I roll to help.
You roll strength. On a success, D gets a +1.
Alright.
Okay, D roll.
Alright, 8.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. The old man bursts out from a door in the side of the steeple, and he shouts at you, "What are you little bastards doing?" He's emanating a
Yep.
lot of cursed energy as he strides towards you.
Your clock's
Angrily.
on the wrong setting. We are sure that it's only like 12 right now, so we're trying to fix it.
Yeah, it's like
Leave my
9.
bloody clock alone. Do you people know what you're messing with?
No, it's a clock. If you can explain to us what we are messing with, maybe we'll stop messing with it.
This is private property. Don't make me call the police.
Also, the hour hand's very stuck. Is the minute hand also stuck?
Do young people have no respect? He's like spluttering, spitting in anger.
While
Yoru...
he's distracted, spluttering, Tsurugi will try pulling the minute hand back now.
Back, 1 minute back?
Yeah,
Cool.
1 minute back.
Okay, Yoru and Cash, where are you guys while this is happening?
I will probably lick the old man's forehead again.
I'm gonna sneak into the old man's room. I'm not sure it's a shop or what.
Roll stealth,
So while
please.
he's distracted, he will just enter the he will just enter.
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
distracting.
roll
definitely.
stealth, please.
Does she get advantage for for him being distracted?
Definitely.
Gotta be.
Oh, amazing.
Oh my god!
You stumble into the shop, knocking over a bunch of clocks, and as
Hold
they
up,
hit the floor
hold
and
up.
shatter, yeah,
I'm gonna use a beanie.
you can't re-roll a critical fail.
Snake eyes,
Oh,
buddy.
no, typical fail. Okay.
It's beautiful. Are you excited?
Hey guys, we were bound to roll. We were bound to get one eventually. We're rolling real bad this day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not looking too good for you guys. Yoru, can you please tell us your character's most traumatic story or memory, please?
The most traumatic will be something when he was young. He or they were just a tiny experiments where two professors will argue, and tiny soap were holding their tiny scrub daddy to skip ahead in the future where there is multiple bodies in front of them, and they just keep scrubbing the blood off.
As you knock about unstealthily, knock over a bunch of clocks, and you reach down to steady yourself, and as you touch one of the clocks, the flash of traumatic memory hits you, and then you feel some cursed energy leaving your body and into the clock, and slowly the memory fades away. You stand back up as if nothing happened. You're tense, you keep your ear out. It doesn't look like the old man has heard, so you can keep going through the room. With one memory less than you came in with. Inside the room, you see a bunch of different clockwork figures. Like minions almost, made out of clocks. And clock parts scattered all over the place. There's a workbench, there's shelves full of clocks, and you see he's scribbled on every available surface, book, paper, chart, a bunch of diagrams, and mathematical formulas, and other cursed research. I need you to roll either research or intelligence. Or smart, sorry, not intelligence.
Other than smart is which one again? Sorry?
Research.
I don't think I have that.
Alright, smart, please.
Yeah, I will be smart.
Do you have occult?
see. I don't think so.
Okay, a real
Yeah, I
smart.
don't have
Sumatsu.
smarts.
Sumatsu.
Not gonna double that one.
Okay.
Oh hey, an actual
Okay.
Hey,
explosion.
that's pretty good.
This is an experimentation on like using cursed energy to power some kind of time loop. The old man is maintaining a really shaky, really janky time loop that's very inefficient. It's incomplete. He hasn't gotten to finishing it off, but it is functional or semi-functional in a pretty large radius. You can see from his diagrams and plans he's trying to make it a bit more perfect and perhaps even permanent, which you know theoretically should not be possible.
Who is the closest to Soap right now?
Probably
Oh,
Chen?
you're alone.
Cash? Yeah, it's either Cash or you're alone. The other two are in the room.
Woof woof.
Cash, where do you want to be? Do you want to be in the room as well?
Yes.
Okay, it's Cash.
We drag Cash inside. This place is very dirty.
Woof woof. Smells like that.
Would you like to clean it?
No.
No.
And the dirtiness is much more delicate than the other dirtiness.
You have a hindrance that forces you to clean.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
I need
just
you to
realized.
roll. I need you to roll. Either I need you to explain why you're resisting the urge to clean.
Oh wait,
you
I just
remember-
realized. Sorry, go ahead.
We'll say when he like almost get into the urge of clean, he's suddenly having a flash of like headache.
And at the same time, I probably bite your hand. Like, the hell are you doing? Cleaning?
The trauma was why they were cleaning. Now they can't remember the trauma, so they're like, why am I cleaning again?
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You know,
Okay.
that does remind me. I couldn't have like actually spared those managers earlier. I have bloodthirsty. I have to kill him.
Oh, you have blood first.
Yeah, sorry.
What would you guys like to do next?
The people in the shop or the people on the roof?
Any of you. Whoever
Well,
would like to do something.
Sarugi did turn the minute hand back, so I was waiting to see what happened with that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because I said the hour hand was stuck. Is the minute hand also stuck? She said as she pulled the minute hand back to 306 for a moment.
You move it back, and you see both the cleaner, the old man, and if you look back towards the train station, you would see the lady in the kimono do everything they've done for the last minute in complete reverse.
Did you see that? He says to D on the roof.
Yeah. What?
It's like Groundhog's Day, and then she will move it back some more to 305.
Okay, real talk. What's Groundhog's Day?
Wait, was Groundhog's Day not released yet?
No, I said no. This is me, D speaking. I don't know what the reference is.
1993 Groundhog's Day. It's basically
just-
it's the looping day thing.
Yeah, it's basically
Okay, I
Alice
search it up.
It
I
was
get the
just
reference.
it was just released in the 90s, so I thought that Tsurugi might have seen it.
Okay, thank you. I just got the reference. I searched it up. Thank you very much. Sorry for the bother. Great reference.
No, it's fine. It's like that movie I saw recently. It came from America. Groundhog's
Oh
Day.
yeah, I know. Star Wars.
No, the other one.
Yeah, reminds me of Star Wars.
Oh.
Very similar. I understand where you're going. So what do we do with this?
Tsurugi
Do
will
you think
just
the others are
Tsurugi
also?
will Tsurugi will
Do you
move
think
the
the others
minute
are
hand
also
like back
rewinded?
and forth between 305 and 306.
I maybe we shouldn't play with the fabric of time.
Probably. Probably. Is this something we should try
Probably.
fix?
Probably.
She will she will move it back to 307 where it was.
Okay, amazing. Can both of you please roll vigor?
Vigor?
All right,
Yes.
this is where we die.
This
Again.
is where you die as a blast of cursed energy sweeps forward. You just hear. You start to see after images of Tsurugi moving the clock hand back and forth, back and forth. I move the hands back and oh, yikes. As both of you go flying
keep-
off the building. I'm gonna roll some damage.
I keep getting
Oh,
so
it's gonna
close to rolling.
What,
I keep getting so close to
snake
rolling
eyes?
snake eyes, but it doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Avoiding it by the seat of your pants.
But the skin of my teeth.
Skin of your teeth. Yoru and Cash, what are you guys doing as the roof of the building explodes?
Keep
Can
going.
Tsurugi use her matter control as she's falling to summon a train?
After you take damage.
After.
Oi, 6 damage. Does that hurt either of you?
Like toughness base? No, that doesn't
Yes.
hurt Tsurugi at all.
Okay, yeah, you can summon the train now if you'd like.
Tsurugi will summon a train, so it's like at least D will fall and land on a cushion seat, so it's cushioned.
Would is that 6 damage to me too?
Yes.
Oh,
Does it
then
hit
it doesn't
you?
go through my
Well, if
toughness yet.
Okay.
If he already took the damage, then
Oh, wait, no.
Alright, never mind.
The 4 explodes. Let me reroll that.
Oh, sweet.
oh yeah, damage explodes. Nope, still no
8.
damage.
Okay.
Still not enough.
Okay. You guys are safely on the street in the train.
Alright, so
Yoru
do not set it back to 307. Is what Tsurugi learned from that. If you're going to mess with the fabric of time, just leave it where you left it.
Or maybe you shouldn't put it back and forth over and over again.
That is another option we will explore later.
Yoru, you notice the cursed energy in the roof is getting unsteady, unstable, and the old man bursts into the room and he says, "Quick, we must pour some energy in." And he is going to ask you to help him pour cursed energy into the building to stabilize it.
I
Cash as well.
assume me and like Tsurugi outside are inside the train and can't hear the old man.
Yes, you guys are on the street, close to the factory, in the train.
Well,
So it's
Tsurugi will
me and-
dust herself up and get up, and she will head back to the store.
Let the other two do their thing first. Come on.
It's
Yeah,
you and
yeah, I'm
Cash.
saying that's what
I mean,
she's doing.
I need both of you to
She'll
roll
let them do the
focus.
thing first.
Focus. Or whatever your cursed energy skill is, like the main one.
If they want to help you.
That's energy.
You could
What
also
kind of-
extort him for information. Since
Wait. What are you saying,
Calm
Yoru?
down.
We'll just say he doing the things that he know what he can do by trying to like feed more trauma into it.
Yeah, I need you to roll focus. Cash as
Okay.
well. Jasper, Mr. Jasper.
Oh,
Roll focus.
I was rolling to decide what I was going to do, and I rolled
Oh,
one.
what you decide? What does that mean?
So I will just do what a husky will do naturally in this kind of situation. I will just bark at it like woof woof.
Amazing.
A lot of husky energy, you know. But yeah, I could roll
You're
focus.
getting a bit deep in the roleplay there, I'm not gonna really method acting it out. Like a
If the
champion.
webcam turns on, we're just gonna see him like sitting in a dog bed, collar on.
Just
No,
keep
no,
going.
no, no, no. We don't go there. Do not go there. Stop.
Oh,
Oh,
shit, that's
roll
my
focus,
bad.
yes.
Da, da, da.
My bad. Realized that I had bad connotations.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Don't just don't bring it up. And then roll a d6.
You roll a d6.
Oh, okay.
You always roll a d6. It's your wild dice. It adds chaos.
You get the 3d6.
Ooh.
3.
Okay. Now I'm going to roll to see if the tower blows up or not. Yay. Why am I not hearing cheering?
Yay!
Thank you. Ooh. Wait, how many successes? Okay, 2 raises. The tower stops shaking as the old man brings his cursed contraption under control, using your help. Yoru, please gain a Benny.
Oh, gain a Benny. Okay.
Get 1 Benny. He turns to you,
So you get
and please describe one beloved memory. Your character's favorite memory.
It will be fucked up if I say the favorite memory will be like when he finally scrubbed clean the large clock and it exploded.
I mean, you don't remember that because the time looped.
Oh right, that's true.
An unrelated, different clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just oddly remember cleaning clocks. Okay, that memory is now also gone. Your 2 memories down.
Cash, you also need to sacrifice your memory, not just me.
Cash, please tell us your happiest memory as dog.
Yesterday someone hit me behind the ear, and that was pretty awesome.
Well, let's just say it's a similar situation where rain fire
Clock.
everywhere, and my owner is, trying to save whatever he can, and I'm just barking at the sky, like this is like it's some kind of villain, and that's my happiest memory of all time.
Yeah, you remember the face of your proud and beloved owner looking at you smiling fondly, and then slowly fading away. As we come back to Clockwork City, what would you guys all like to do next? Okay, for reiteration, the old man is running a cursed energy contraption that maintains a time loop, a really shaky and not very reliable time loop.
well, Yor and Cash know this. Tsurugi just knows that she shouldn't mess with the clock too much.
Yes.
Mm.
Well,
So-
Tsurugi will start entering the shop now since. But she will.
I mean, Hickory also experienced a time loop and can see the cursed energy, so makes a few assumptions.
Yeah,
Okay, what would you guys like to do
but
next?
Jesper and Yoru can go first, since they're already with the old man.
Yeah. Hey. I'm sorry, Cash. You guys will see Soap is like aggressively like holding the old man by the collar and asking, "Why you make this contraction? This is dirty work."
He says, no, please, you must understand. And he breaks down crying. He's like, my son. I can't let him die.
What do you mean die?
1 second, I have a thing for this. He's like, wouldn't you want to see them again? Just once more?
Why don't you just make one loop and then save them out instead of constantly making the same loop.
He like looks at his hand sadly and he says, I am not strong enough. I am not good enough. But maybe with more practice and maybe some more help from the and then he like stops talking. Maybe a bit more. Eventually I'll figure it out. But in the meantime I have to maintain the time loop.
What's killing your son?
Can both Cash and Yoru please roll, or Cash and Soap, please roll notice.
Okay.
He turns to you and he says it's the factory fire. He dies in the factory fire, and the only way I can save him is by perfecting a time loop so I can get him out.
What fire?
Oh, you exploded. That means you roll again, Jasper.
Just for the comedic aspect, can you please roll me a 1d12 D?
Alright.
Alright, and 8. Oh,
7?
17.
Uh, just as you ask what fire, the unstable clock ticks forward into 3:08, and the factory explodes, and you guys are back in the train, hurtling towards the destination. You guys remember Roland talking about strange going-ons and disappearances? And
Well,
both
you just
Cash
had
and
you just
Yoru-
had to say it.
Wait.
both Cash and Yoru have this weird fading memory of a Miracle Ice tattoo on the wrist.
Yeah, so
As
what
you guys-
fire? What?
Huh? Who said anything about a fire?
You just had to say something and then roll to explode, okay?
That's weird. Are we talking about fire?
You
Oh,
guys
well.
reach your destination. It's an
And
abandoned
you
train yard.
accuse me of sabotaging.
It's an abandoned train yard near in an industrial area. Nearby, you guys can see a clock shop, and from the top, you guys can
Tsurugi
sense
investigates the train
emanating
yard.
cursed energy. You see a woman crying, wearing a kimono.
Tsurugi goes to comfort the woman wearing the kimono.
I pull out the coffee can and it's empty. Weird.
My husband came home last night. He smells like smoke and his skin is cold, and he keeps whispering, "They're winding me back up." Please
Why I
save my
feel so
husband.
angry.
Woof woof, I'm hungry.
It's been a long night, but you don't feel like it. You just started the mission, but it feels like it's been a very long night.
I'm really tired and I'm out of coffee.
I don't like this. The gem is still here. Why the gem is still here?
Alright, so what do we do?
I guess you wanna check out we can check out the factory at the clock shop. I don't know.
Alright, let's
Okay.
go. Alright, let's
You
go check
guys-
out the clock shop.
Head into the
She said
factory.
something about winding. No, I said clock shop.
No.
Oh,
I said
okay.
we can head to the
It's a
factory
factory.
or the clock shop, and then
Oh,
you know.
my bad,
I was just saying-
my bad.
Tsurugi says, alright, let's head to a clock shop. She said
Yeah.
something about winding things up. Clocks wind up, right?
Unless it's a clock factory, but yeah, fair enough. It is closer.
It is a clock. Is it? You know what? Tsurugi will ask the woman, hey, is that the clock factory over there?
No, she said yes. Across the road, a couple buildings down. Across
That's
It's a
the
really
clock
far.
factory?
clock shop. That's where my husband works. Please, only you can bring
okay.
him back.
It's really far. We'll go there after, I guess.
Okay, Tsurugi will just knock on the door. Moshi moshi.
Of the shop or the factory?
The clock shop.
Okay. You see a grumpy old man come down. He's balding, looks tough, looks hardworking, and he says, "Yes, dear customers." Very, very grumpy, like he's not happy for you to be there.
So we met this woman at the train station. She said something about
Listen,
winding stuff
I know
up.
nothing
Yourself.
about why her husband smells weird. I only run a clock shop. If you want to buy something, I can make it happen. But otherwise, please leave.
What do you know about the woman? Do you know is that a family or something?
No, she just
above,
comes over here annoying me about her stupid husband. Why do I know where he's gone? He's starting
above,
to look very like guilty and nervous as he slams the door shut.
above the table.
Does anybody?
Did Yoru above the table? Yoru still like sense the whole cursed shit
Yes,
in the building, right? Okay,
very
just made
much so.
sure.
Now you guys all sense it immediately. For some reason, you can't tell why, but you subconsciously immediately like gravitate towards it.
Towards what?
The cursed energy on top of the building.
You want to go check that out?
I mean, what else are we gonna do? Head to the factory?
Well, Tsurugi will create the portal up there.
Upstairs, you guys see the clock. It's frozen. It's facing the rest of the industrial town, obviously as a way to tell time. And it's frozen at 3:07 a.m.
I feel
that's
like
why it's
I
so
should
dark.
have touched the minute hand on this one. Let's try the hour hand. And then Tsurugi will try pulling the hour hand back to 2.
I believe in you.
Alright. Rolling strength. Does anybody want to help Tsurugi?
Well, the thing is, this thing is filled with cursed energy. This might be a bad idea to touch it, so Hickory's gonna stand by.
That's
Alright.
true. You can sense the cursed energy coming off of it, and you do
Yeah,
know from
powerful.
experience it's already something. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
fine.
You
Decent.
yank the hand to 2. Please describe both your worst and your best memories.
Tsurugi's worst and best memories?
Yes.
Tsurugi's worst memory is when is when her favorite train line, the Tsurugi train line closed down. Her best memory is when she found the Tsurugi train line again.
You lose
except
all
this time as a ghost
memories. You lose all memories of the Tsurugi train line as time shifts back exactly 1 hour. You guys
Do we see like the stars move back?
You guys see the stars move back. You sense everything move back. A lot of people like whizzing through. And eventually you guys see a group of workers ready to enter a factory. They're waiting outside for their shift to start.
Are you all right there, Tsurugi?
Tsurugi's like, I feel like something is missing.
I mean, do you still remember your name?
Yes, Tsurugi.
All right,
That
so that's good enough.
that feels like it's the name of something else as well.
Yeah, that's how names work.
For later.
It wasn't important if you forgot, to be honest.
Yes.
Tsurugi buzzes off the voice of God. Nah, I'll think about it later.
That is how names work. Anyways, did you see the stars move back?
Yeah, you saw that, right? I think this clock controls time for some reason. We should probably ask the guy about it.
You
Yeah,
see the
let's
old
head back
shopper.
down.
You see the old shopper standing at the corner of the roof, looking sadly at the factory workers as they about
Like
to
he's
go
on the
inside.
roof with us.
Yeah, this is 1 hour ago.
Okay.
Holy shit! When did he get there? Hi. Whoa, what the?
Well, we
You
seem to have done some weird timey-wimey stuff.
You see one of the workers turns around to wave goodbye at him as he heads into the building, and tears gently stream down the old man's face.
We didn't break in. Are you all right?
Huh? What? Huh? What are you doing up here? And he's like awkwardly wiping away his tears.
Why
Oh.
you crying?
No
Do you own
reason.
this clock, by the way?
Yes, this is my shop. Who are you people? Are you customers? Do you want to buy anything? We're closed. It's really late
I'm
at
sorry,
night.
Well,
My friend-
how would you react if I said that I just turned that hour hand back 1 hour?
As he wiped the tears off his face, you guys see he has wrist tattoos of the Miracle Eyes cult. And he like frowns at you angrily, and he says, "That better be a joke. Do not tamper with the clock. If you break it, it's gonna be expensive to fix."
Can I try to
Surui is
see?
like, I really do wish I was joking because I feel like I'm missing something.
Yoru, what were you asking?
Can I see like do we also have the same tattoo? Just like closing it up.
Oh, can you guys please fill Yoru up on the Miracle Eyes cult?
Oh yeah. We have done nothing with the Miracle Eyes call. We know nothing. It's
Okay.
all been the other. It's all been the other
The
team.
other group has done a lot more investigation, but it's also because you guys missed this session. The other
Yeah.
group's notes are there is a cult that's been promising people to fulfill their deepest desires and dreams by boosting their cursed energy and giving them new abilities.
Oh
You guys
my
have to
god.
investigate what the end goal of this cult is.
Right. Okay,
So-
but we know this guy is using cursed energy. It's pretty obvious. He knows what the clock is. He knows about it, right?
The first enemy the Wednesday group fought was a woman who was who used a projection cursed energy, or the guy, someone used projection cursed energy, and they projected onto a screen your deepest desires, and she was addicted to watching that. So whatever you wanted the most would show up on the screen. This seems to be a time loop to keep certain people alive, as well as something that affects traumatic memories and your favorite memories. No one knows what the cult is up to, but they do know that the cult is giving people power.
All right. Why? All right.
Alright, so do
Wait,
Yoru
let
and
D-
Jesper
let D go
remember
first.
all of this again?
Wait, sorry,
Sorry.
let D go first. He's been trying to talk for a bit.
Cool. Sorry.
Do you have something to say?
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Say
be
it,
honest.
say
I forgot. I forgot
Okay,
after a
never
while.
mind then. Alright, Tsurugi, continue.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. that's okay.
So, do Jesper and Yoru remember all this?
I'm updating them now because they're both here for the first time. But
No, do
presume
they
the
remember
characters
about
know.
the time loop and stuff? No, they can't.
Oh no, you guys don't know anything about the time. You guys have a very vague sense that something is wrong, but you don't
And we just saw
specifically
time go
remember.
back an hour.
And you just saw time go back 1 hour, so you know something's going on. So maybe your messed up memories might have something to do with the time loop.
Okay, so so Hickory just goes, all right. Time to start explaining shit, buddy. My head's starting to hurt, and I for some reason I'm all out of coffee. I'm pretty sure I came here at 7 p.m.
Also, whenever you guys do repetitive actions such as like talking to the woman at the station or checking your empty coffee, that reinforces like the deja vu, like the wait, haven't I done this before? Haven't I done this before? So you guys are pretty sure
Alright,
that
and
something weird is
Tsurugi
going
really
on.
feels like she's done this before because she's done the
Wait.
exact same thing every time.
Wait,
Yes.
sorry, can you? What did it? The DM didn't complete their sentence. I didn't understand. Sorry.
Guys, every single time you do, so you know how you check your coffee every single time
Yeah.
loop? By the third or fourth time, you're pretty sure something is going on because you remember checking it. And it's like a sense of deja vu. So you know, and you just saw time going back. So you have a pretty strong suspicion of being stuck in some sort of a time loop.
I get that. What I'm asking is, I'm trying to grill him for information on why is he
the other
losing
guy?
time. Yeah, the old guy.
Yeah.
Can you roll intimidation or persuasion?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yes, please.
If it's intimidation, can I do something like a help?
Yeah.
You're
so
not
to
there.
help,
Oh wait, are you there? Sorry, my
I
bad.
mean, you can race up to the roof if you'd like. But to
There.
help, you roll intimidation. If you succeed, he gets a +1.
Oh.
+1s are pretty good because you only need 4 to succeed. So if 2 of you help and he gets a +2, that's a really big help.
Tsurugi will help with persuasion.
I need you guys to pick
persuasion, I forgot.
one. What are you rolling, D? Are you rolling persuasion or intimidation?
Oh, good question. I probably should figure that out. I'll go with persuasion because I don't have a -2 to that. So let me just redo this. Roll them. Sorry.
No, don't re-roll it yet. Wait. Before you re-roll, let them help.
Oh,
Can
fair
Yeah.
enough. You're
Can you
right.
guys both please roll persuasion?
We are
Yoru
here
and
to help, sir.
Furugi. Yoru-san, persuasion.
Oh dear.
Super.
Oh my god.
Eish.
Uh,
Eish.
Hey guys, I think that. Hey guys,
He
look, it's a
turns
black mamba.
around. He turns around angrily, and he grabs Surugi by the throat and picks her up off the roof using really curse energy reinforced strength. And he turns to hold her off the edge of the roof, and he says, "Did you say you turned the clock back an hour?"
Surugi will look him dead in the eye and say yes.
He lets go, and then he turns to the rest of you, exasperated, and he says, "Okay, fine. My son is trapped in the building, and it blows up at 3:08. I've created this time loop to keep him alive."
Yeah, we
And
got
then
what
feel
we
like-
yeah, we got what we want. Surugi just
What
takes
do
the
you-
fall damage.
Can you roll? Actually, I'll roll it for you. 1 second. It's,
What do you mean?
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
No, I'm just. This is the question to the old man, but continue
Yes.
the role thing first.
No. Ask the question. It's not. It won't stop me.
What do you mean trapped in the building? Does he work there?
Yes, he works in the factory, and he died in an accident.
Ooh, that does hit.
Wait, I need to re-roll the explosion.
Oh, crap.
Well, don't worry, because this
Oh,
this doesn't wound you instantly. You're now shaken, so you
You're
can
just
shake that
shaking,
off. It'd be
Yeah.
bad if we're active combat, but if you're shaken, it'll wear off.
Yep,
Eventually.
she's shaken. And
Okay,
by the
you'll
way,
just-
something
yeah.
funny about Tsurugi is that I took nerves of steel, so she does ignore
Ooh.
wound.
Ooh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
But he says, yeah, he perished in a fire. I was able to create a time loop to keep him alive, but it winds down and runs out of energy eventually. It's not perfect. If I can perfect it, I can get him out of the building and keep him alive.
Why can't you get him out of the
Permanently.
building?
Because once the loop effect fades, he still fades away because he's truly... And then he like chokes up because he's unable to say the word dead.
Hmm. So no matter what, if the explosion explode, he would
So-
die.
Yes. So if his contraption is either destroyed or weakened, the clock ticks forward, his son dies. If it keeps going, eventually it's going to run out of cursed energy and then it ticks forward and his son dies. So he's looping it over and over again so he can keep experimenting until he gets a permanent solution to keeping his son alive. You guys
Oh,
know
man.
theoretically no one has enough cursed energy to beat.
I see. Tried
Fine.
everything.
Oh man,
He's
Can you
been
tell-
trying for a lot of loops, but keep in mind he's not necessarily a genius either. He's just an old man trying his best to keep his son alive.
We know, and you guys, and we know as jujutsu sorcerers that there is no way to actually do what he's doing.
mhm.
There's no end solution that you guys can think of. And as you guys look around, you see that other family members have gathered on the street to like wave goodbye to other workers going into the factory. And then they all turn to look up at the clock tower and the old man, like almost pleadingly. So it feels like all of them have come together to try to save their families. And the time loop might also explain the disappearances that Roland wanted you guys to investigate.
Well, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Entire families are fucking trapped here.
Mhm.
So
And
How
also
much
like
do you
innocent bystanders that get caught up in it. Sorry, yeah, Yoru?
Just want to ask the omens, how much do you remember?
He
How do
shakes
you
his head.
remember?
He says, I try to keep notes and such, but I fear it's been almost hundreds, maybe even thousands of loops. It's slow progress, especially with the memory issue, but If I can solve that, then maybe I'll be able to solve the rest.
Wait, so even if you do save your son, they.
It might be still looping.
Hey, would you mind if I talk to my friends over there? I'm good. Let's just pick up my friend who you threw off a roof. Don't worry, she's fine. I'm sure.
He sighs, I'm sorry, I was angered. I don't want people messing with my experiment. Talk wherever you'd like. I'm going into work in my workshop. And he like walks into the building to leave you guys
Oh.
alone on the
Tsurugi is
rooftop.
just dusting herself off when you guys get to the ground floor.
Yeah, we're Jujutsu sorcerers. We're a bit tougher than normal. Okay, so when he's off to the workshop, so does anyone here know
Can Tsurugi
good?
remove Shaken?
Yeah, you can.
Alright.
Okay, who here has some good occult knowledge?
Tsurugi has good train knowledge. And she knows that a train cannot drive in reverse for very long. So she knows that this will last.
With understanding
Unless
time.
it's- Yes, that is her understanding of time. Eventually you will hit the wall.
So, yeah, well, yeah,
about-
I guess that's a pretty good analogy. This is a train that someone's reversing, but it keeps going forward and it's about to hit a wall. Huh.
What about the others?
The other.
I think it's the same for them too.
I think we shouldn't change the ending. People has to die.
Whoa,
Yeah,
this dog is
Sometimes
crazy.
people have to accept the loss and move on. But how do we talk to him about this?
We don't have to. We could just break the clock.
Maybe, woof woof.
But
Maybe
break-
Don't
what he
think that
needs
will help.
is just a closure with his.
Something tells me that won't help.
Just
Alright.
what we think.
Oh, we could just kill the old man then.
Wait,
He
let
can't
Jesper
refill.
talk.
Sorry, what?
Let Jesper finish what you're saying.
Okay.
I was saying we
Closure.
should- yeah, something about closure. You know, with his son, right?
Give
Oh.
him closure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, you just go talk to the old man. I will go get his son.
I will go with you, Tsurugi.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
You
switch
two
up
talk to the old man.
maybe we should switch up the teams because I've been with you most of the time here, so
Oh, okay.
Tsurugi. So,
Who wants to go fetch the old man's son with me?
I can go.
I can go.
Alright.
Okay, let's
No.
roll it.
all right, I'll deal with the old man. Thanks.
I can do it, the old man.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Cash
Good luck, Cash.
and Tsurugi, please roll investigate when you guys enter the factory.
Alright, investigate.
So the workers are still outside the factory. They haven't entered yet. And as you guys walk
Oh,
past
she's
the
not
entrance,
entering the factory then.
I know,
if
I
the
know you're
workers
not.
are outside.
Don't worry, just roll first.
Alright. Well, this is bad because I have a -2 in this.
It'll be fine.
Jesper, roll 2d6.
Oh, by the way, I think I probably will have
Alright,
to
so
leave in
that's a
like 40
one.
minutes.
Oh, okay. Jesper,
that's a
you
four.
see a small tram, like a small train, leaving the factory. It's like only a couple carriages, just one engine and one carriage, loaded full of crates. And it choo-choos off into the distance.
So just crates, no human.
No,
No humans, just crates full of
does just
something.
does okay.
Wait, so is this
Do
a
you tell
time loop?
Tsurugi about this?
I will tell Zurgi about this. Something just went off. Woof woof. No human. Woof woof.
Tsurugi will turn and see the tram, right?
Yeah.
Well, she very specifically has matter control train.
Yes.
So she will stop the tram since it is a matter that is a train.
It stops.
Mm.
We will come back to that later. First, let's grab the guy.
Okay, you see his son is like looking at you guys confused, and he says, "What do you kids want?"
Tsurugi will tap him on the shoulder. I'm sorry, but but we need you to come with us. It's your dad.
What's wrong with him? And he like starts running towards the shop, worried about his old man.
Slow, slow down, slow down. We will fill you in on the way. But let's just
Is
say
it
that he's been
not that
working on
far away?
something
Oh,
that's been driving him he's been working on something that's driving him down the wrong path for quite a long time.
For a long
And
time.
as they are walking back, Tsurugi will attempt to explain what's been happening to the guy.
okay. He says, can you roll me a 1d6, please, Surugi?
Okay.
I want to see how much of an asshole he is.
4.
Okay. He is conflicted and he says, well, I would like to not die, but maybe if my dad is not happy with it, we can consider it. And then you see crawling out of the stopped tram is this strange, crazy looking creature made completely out of cogwheels. A complete clockwork creature. And it looks very confused by the fact that the tram stopped. And it tries to get it started again.
Tsurugi will pass the guy to Jespa. I don't know what your character's name is. Sorry, I
Cash,
forgot.
cash. Ching, cash.
Ash. Cash. Oh yeah, Cash. Tsurugi will pass the guy to Cash. I'll deal with it. You bring the son to your.
Yeah,
You
move,
bring
move.
this guy to
Follow
his
me.
The guy to the old man.
to his
Yeah.
father.
Yes.
Remember, tell him that this is the work of the miracle cult. They do not grant people their desires, they just take advantage of them.
Woof woof, too long. Just bring him there.
Alright, well that's not going to work. Alright.
As where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Tsurugi. He will attempt to observe the cog creature and see what it's trying to do.
You
Right,
see climbing
stealthily.
out of the cabin. Wait, what's Surugi attracted to? Who? Or what
Attracted to?
gender? Yeah.
Trains.
Okay, you see a train. No, I'm joking. You see a male, cute-looking male. It's so weird. I hate saying male. You see a cute-looking boy hop out of the train. He's also dressed
If you want to
smartly like
say
a train conductor.
You know what? You know what? For this, you can say that it's a female if you feel like that's more comfortable. Tsurugi's really
No.
just.
It's just uncomfortable because the word male sounds weird. But you see a
Alright.
cute-looking boy dressed in smartly in a train conductor uniform hop out of the train, and he starts ordering the automated to get it started again. And he uses his matter control train to get the tram moving. When he sees you, he tips his hat, winks, and he hops back in the train as it trundles off into the distance. From the back, you see stamped onto the crates are the symbol of the Miracle Eyes cult.
Tsurugi is too baffled by her finally meeting another train conductor to actually fight back.
A cursed train conductor. Inside the shop, you guys see a tearful reunion of father and son. And his son tries very unsuccessfully to convince him to let him die. In fact, the son himself doesn't even sound convinced. What would you guys like to do?
All right. I guess I'll. Does Tsurugi like share what they saw during their time?
Is Surugi back with the group?
Yes, if you'd like to
Okay,
be.
maybe I can. Maybe I do have a. Okay, let's group together. I have an idea to convince them. We could say that the factory's making bombs and they're being shipped out.
Uh,
That's
yeah,
Or
that's
Surugi
just
will
a
say
theory.
what just happened.
will that
Yeah,
really
it's
work?
well, yeah, because while you're trying to save your family, you're causing the possible deaths of uncountable people because they're making bombs and sending them outside.
Woof woof. The
Surugi
power.
will add on.
Huh?
You can go first,
The
Jasper.
bombs will only go off in the time loop. No, it can't go off elsewhere. No.
I think that would require a cult roll, but they are it's incomplete clocks, and then they're sending out crates of it, and you know, doing that for no reason kind of makes no sense.
Yeah, that's right.
They did
And
mention.
and Surugi will. Sorry, you can
This
go.
is us. This is us just talking to each other. We're not convincing the guy yet.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm saying you can go.
they did mention that the sun, no matter where it goes, well, never mentioned that, but like as soon as like hits the clock, the sun would die, no matter what.
And also,
All right.
they're not. You get. It's basically as Tsurugi said. They're not granting you your desire. They're just taking advantage of you for their own gain, and we just give them the evidence of their own gain.
Yes.
And also, maybe we can bring up. Do we know? Does the grand? Did they? Can we ask the old man